just know no matter what has happened in your life, what has transpired, everything is forgiven, and you can find redemption every single day to love the person that's staring back at you in the mirror. Always reflect that self-care and that self-love. It doesn't mean coddle yourself. It doesn't mean always revolve within the shadow work that you encompass all the time, but it just means that you can let yourself off the hook and you don't have to feel as if you're beating yourself up over things that you don't really have any control over. So in this moment, you have to be sincere and you have to be truthful to yourself to know that you don't have to be condemned or judged anymore. You can be accepted for who you want to be in this moment. So in this moment, be yourself unequivocally, authentically, and directly. Know that you always want that healing and that integration because that will be your baseline of really discovering more out of yourself, wanting to manifest more relationships, and the ability to be humble and to live within your own truth, but also living within the Spirit, walking within the Spirit, being guided by the Spirit, and following that intuition of Spirit, and the guidance of that will always be the most forgiving within your reality. So it just means that you're given a new life, you're given a new way to see things, and to really have a different perspective, and you don't judge anymore. You're just curious about everything, and you live in a very non-dual way. You see yourself as an energy. You don't see yourself as a person talking to other human beings. There's no subject to object relationship anymore when you're connecting into your meditative bliss. So it doesn't mean that you're assuming yourself to be this person, to be this identity, to be this identity crisis, to be your trauma. It means that you really don't lose anything or possess anything, but you are just that being that gives life and fertility to everything that it wants to encompass. So we want to give oxygen to the people around us. We want to suck the air out of people. We don't want to be a waste of time, if you will. So we want to use our time wisely, but also to be of service to others and really have them on our hearts and our minds and knowing where God wants you to be. And we have brothers and sisters that are our soul tribe, and as a co-creation of the collective consciousness, we can help everybody make sure that they're on the timeline and on the track that they're supposed to be on within the prophecies, so that they're not falling into the same footsteps of other people or their family or generationally. So it seems like we're breaking away from the past lifetime progressions and the generational curses that have plagued our societies. So it means that we are helping people see themselves as God once again. And that just because someone, is a homeless person doesn't make them a bad person, or just because they're an addict, that means they're a bad person, or maybe they're a sex worker. It doesn't make them a bad person. It's just their situation in life. So everybody has unique circumstances. Sometimes people have money and they're very, very unhappy. Sometimes people have had alcoholic, abusive fathers and learn how to have forgiveness towards that and let go of that pain and that suffering. So we all come from different backgrounds, and I've not had it easy, and I don't think any of you have had it easy in your lives. So use this message as a way of freedom. I want you all to be free to do whatever it is that is in your heart's alignment to do and to be and to become, and know that you're loved in any way possible. That if I'm speaking to you in your life, just know that I even have visions this morning about a person in my life that I'm supposed to be friends with. So sometimes we have to let go of friends and family to really find our family, to really find our actual soul essence. And it doesn't always mean blood related, but it means we're spiritually related. We're all spiritually related, but I'm not a son or a brother or a father. I'm just an energy, and I'm just God representing to them the service and the love that I have to give within my soul. So be yourselves. I love you guys, and you guys are my hearts and minds. Hearts and minds? Heart and mind.